How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of YAKUZA 5, and in today's episode, the Yahata family men wear red tracksuits. Who cares what they wear? Let's go finish up the taxi minigame. How many missions do we have? Fucking 3 of them again? I don't fucking... Look, the final battle. This is the last fucking race, I guess. What are these fucking people things gonna be? Voice of the people. It's like I keep having 3 missions to do, and each time I do one, it just gets replaced by another one. And it's like I want to fucking wrap them up. Why do I have an infinite amount of these fucking quests? From the taxi store for the way. Nagasao blah blah street, if you would. I've seen this guy on TV. He's a member of the Diet. They think he could be the next prime minister. I don't know what Diet is. It's some kind of I don't fucking know. Parliament in Japan. Of course, let's go. I don't fucking know anything about Japanese politics. I barely know anything about my own country's politics. And what, I don't get to fucking drive again? What is with these fucking quests? Why don't I get to drive my taxi anymore? Gonna have to meet support? It sure is tiring. That does sound tough. Yes, but it is my electorate, so what can you do? Who did you vote for in the last election? I only moved here. I'm afraid I only moved here 6 months ago. Oh yeah? With so many people leaving these days, it's always good to see new blood moving in. I hope you pump some new life into Fukuoka. Yeah, more like I'll fucking take more lives. Looks pleased. I'm thinking about incorporating ideas from the public in my campaign. What do you think is the biggest problem is today? Not enough alleyways in this fucking city. I have to take the main roads everywhere. I do think it's harder for young people to hold on to their hopes and dreams these days. Yeah, you're very true. Right, that worries me as well. There's too many kids out fooling around instead of working. I don't know what they're thinking. They don't seem to want to listen to adults like me. So I've been to my kind of first proper day at work, and you know what? I came to the army. I have no fucking uniform. They still haven't issued me one. I don't have a fucking pass. I keep having to get these temporary passes. I don't fucking... my whole fucking... I think it's called a battery, not a platoon. I don't know what the fuck the difference between a battery and a platoon is. But my whole fucking squad, let's say, of like 50 people, we're all fucking privates. Except that we're kind of like privates in learning, while they are like full-on professional just soldiers. That's the only difference separating us, but other than that, we are all the same fucking rank. And it just feels weird because the fucking territorial defense army I had, we had, you know, the fucking privates. That was like 3 corporals in our team, a fucking lieutenant, and shit. And we had like a hierarchy, you know? Like I knew who to fucking go to if I had some problem or I fucking didn't know what to do with something. And here I have just a bunch of privates, like, you know, we went out to get dinner today. And I was thinking, like, wait, who the fuck took us to the dinner? Like, no one? We just can fucking go wherever the fuck we want if we all agree on it? So fucking weird. Like, why would I fucking listen to any of these fucking people if they don't fucking outrank me? I don't feel fucking the sense of superiority from them, you know? It's like if they're the same fucking rank as me, then why the fuck should I care what they have to say? Other than them being older and more experienced here. Or whatever, I got such fucking connections. I already know who my corporal is, I already know who the fuck the other people are. And that's so funny, the guy in charge of us is just a corporal. Not even like a lieutenant or anybody, just a corporal. And it's just one guy, I think. I think there's 2 of them, but I only met 1 so far. But yeah, I don't have a fucking uniform, meaning that I can't fucking be issued a gun. I can't fucking go anywhere, so tomorrow I'm gonna go to work again. And they already told everybody that they're grabbing guns and going to a shooting range. And I got a feeling they will just fucking leave us behind and we're gonna fucking be bored to death for the rest of the day. Also today, I came to work and I didn't have a uniform for the fucking PA at the beginning. So I just kind of had to run in my fucking clothes. And thank fucking God I decided to put on short jeans, because if I had long fucking jeans, I'd fucking melt to death. Not to mention my legs fucking hurt, because I probably haven't run in over, I don't know, longer than a year, I guess. But I don't know what they're thinking, and they don't seem to want to listen to adults like me. What do you do when young people aren't even willing to hear you out? You beat the shit out of them. I don't fucking know. That sounds like what I would like to hear you say. Yeah, how about listening to them first? If I should listen to young people? Nonsense. You complain that you don't hear you. You complain that they don't hear you out, but have you been giving them the voice to speak with? Now that you mention it, I don't remember talking to too many young people in the past. We're just not on the same wavelength. It's like they're whole different species. When you were young, didn't you get sick of being ignored by those who were older than you? Well, I did do my fair share of partying. That never went down well with my parents. When I think about it, maybe the youth of today aren't so different from me. Alright, I'll try giving them a chance to share their opinions and hear them out. Maybe I'll watch some Fallout today, since, I don't know, I haven't seen an episode in a while. And maybe they'll be more willing to listen to me as well. A friend of mine from my previous workplace that I got fired started driving trucks, and he's recently been to Switzerland. And it seems like he's driving 2 weeks, he's driving around a truck with his friend. They kind of keep driving and switching. One goes to sleep, the other drives. Other guy wakes up, drives. The other guy goes to sleep, right? That type of shit. So they keep driving, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, that he bought a fucking Steam Deck to not be so fucking bored while he's driving around, and he wanted me to help him set it up. So, because I kind of told him how much I love my Steam Deck, because I got a bunch of emulators on it, and I can just download games for free. But you know what? The website I've been using to download Switch emulators has recently done some bullshit. But now you have to make an account on it if you want to do that, and I haven't done it yet. But I have very little space on my Steam Deck left, about 10 gigabytes. Sure, maybe could fit one more game on there, but look at that driver in the back. He looked like a doll, like a voodoo doll. They'd be more willing to listen to me as well. Like the way you think, driver. Thanks for the tip of your dick. I'm happy to be of service. That was a duck with a cucumber in the back. Thank you for the ride. I'll give you a big tip if you promise to back me in the election. I don't fucking take tips like that. I would just say, of course. I don't fucking know. You can't buy my voice, bitch. What? If I voted for you, it could be seen... If I voted for you, it could be seen as a bribery. If you feel that way, you should just turn down the tip altogether. I'm always curious to see whether guys like you would take a bribe or turn it down. That's the only reason I said that. Wait, you're someone who would turn me down flat. I guess I was wrong, though. I did turn you down. I said that if I... Oh, because it took the... I said I'll take the tip, but I won't vote for anyway. Oh, fuck you. Here we are. Much appreciated. Fuck you. Thank you. See you next time. Next time? Don't be a fucking next time. Are you fucking crazy? I don't want to drive this fucking taxi anymore. These missions are boring. I don't even fucking do anything. And look, I beat one mission. I had 3 missions of this fucking garbage. I beat one of them. And now we immediately just have another one. Like, come on. Can't we just have all of them appear at once so I know for a fact how many of them I have? From Nagasa's taxi. Sorry for the wait. Hey driver, I want to go to the ghetto. You know it? Sounds like she's from Kansai, not a local. To me, all Japanese people sound the same because I'm a horrible racist.
Hey.
Was that Wata-san in the back? Yeah, I know it. Let's go. I know a ghetto or two. The ghetto. Drive me to Compton. Where would you like to go? I ain't from around here, dolt. How the hell am I supposed to know the way? I'll leave it to you. Just get us there however best. I'm gonna have myself a little nap. So the route is out to me, huh? Why can't I fucking drive myself then? What's the problem? Why can't I just fucking drive? Take the long way. Take the short way, fuck it. She's asleep, but taking the shortest route would be the best idea. Is she gonna wake up and complain how quickly I drove her there so she couldn't get a good nap? If she fucking does, I'll be pissed off. Hey driver, she woke up. Yes? Where are we now? Street. Idiot, I ain't known the roads around here. Sure this is the quickest way to go? I bet you think you can rip me off just because I'm not from around here. No, this is definitely the shortest route. You can check it on the map if you'd like. You know, when I was in Korea, I was using these Kakao taxis, and they were really nice, you know? People there were... The taxis were very nice. It was very fucking cold in them, while the rest of Korea was fucking incredibly hot. To the point I thought multiple times I'm gonna fucking faint. And maybe it fucking made me immune to warm weather though, because I swear to God, I was like, we were standing outside today at work, waiting for some bullshit, and the sun was really hot, and everybody complained how they're fucking melting, and I was like, I mean, it's kind of hard on my eyes, and that's why I have a headache like that right now, but other than that, I didn't really sweat it all that much or anything, so I'm kind of curious. That like improved me for fucking warm weathers. I don't know, it sounds kind of stupid now that I think about it. Well, this is definitely the shortest route. You can check it on the map if you'd like. And well, I was gonna say that, you know, the taxi drivers only sometimes would ask me where I'm from. And when I answered, they were like, "Oh, cool, cool, cool." And I was like, "Oh, you don't fucking know where that is, do you?" And I just crashed my fucking taxi. You saw that weird movement? And I don't know. One time I almost fucking fell asleep in a taxi because I got up early and went on some trip. Then I got tired and I took a cab back to my hotel, and the taxi driver made fun of me by yawning as well. I was kind of laughing. That was funny. I wish I could talk with them. I wish I was better at Korean to actually talk with these taxi drivers, because sometimes I didn't know what the fuck they were saying. They were like saying something to me, and I was just like, yeah, okay. If you insist, you'll have to trust you. Just don't go getting in any accidents. I'll be careful. Seems like she believed me. I should have confirmed the route in advance, given that she doesn't know the lay of the land. But then she complained how I woke her up. I don't sleep anymore. Getting used to share driver? What sort of things are you interested in? Current events, you know? That sort of thing. Current events, huh? Tell a dirty joke. I can't think of like any actual real life current events going on. Fucking, I don't know, every day you hear about some place in Ukraine getting bombed, some place in Palestine getting bombed. That's pretty much the extent of current day news. What? I ain't drinking buddy, pal. I'm a passenger and a woman at that. That's a dirty joke in a current event anyway. Right, sorry about that. Better watch what you say when you're dealing with customers. Dirty jokes are a no-no. And that's not all. You should stay away from politics, religion, and war as well. Well, I was gonna say how many fucking Palestinians those fucking Jews killed recently. Funny how many people just... Well, you finally found out how many people don't fucking like Jews nowadays because they are fucking committing genocide. And all of a sudden people are like, you know what, I never fucking liked Jews to begin with, and now I have a good fucking reason not to. And me too. And I fucking never liked them. It ain't good to discuss sensitive subjects when you're in the service industry, driver. I see. So my rant about hating Jews is sensitive? How? Might get banned from YouTube for that. If I do, I'll just move to Twitch. I don't know. I'll start streaming video games. with much less effort. She's right, who is this lady? We're almost here, man. Ah, great, mind if I pay you a 1,000 yen note? Oh, I've taken a lot of big notes today, so I don't think I'll have enough change for that. What's wrong? I'm very sorry, I don't seem to have enough change on me. I didn't change my diaper today. You don't happen to have anything smaller? Smaller diaper for me? Can you change me, please? Nope, all I got is a 10,000 yen note. Could also pay by credit card. Card? I don't know why I said it like that. Nah, never liked the things, so I don't carry one. Surely you can make a 10,000 yen note work? I can tear it in half. Oh, there's a convenience store over there. Consider it. I guess I'll go and fucking get the change. Sorry about this, but would you mind waiting while I go in the convenience store to get some change? Oh, not at all. We'll be right here. Do you drink tea or coffee? I'm a coffee drinker. Why? Well, I need to buy something to get change, so I thought I could get you a drink to make up for the inconvenience. Well, that's very kind of you, driver. Makes up for the dirty joke from earlier that I didn't get the opportunity to tell. I was super fucking curious what dirty joke did Kiryu have to say. It was my fault I ran out of change. I fucking love Kiryu. I've recently seen someone on Twitter, so you know they're brainless, because they're using Twitter just like me, complaining that they don't really see the appeal of Kiryu, because every time they see him, he's just this fucking frowning, angry motherfucker. And it's like, well, you just fucking seen pictures of him. Didn't play any of these games, didn't heard him tell a dirty joke, or at least try to. The important part is how you handle them. And how you handle that's just now just completely made up for the whole thing. And even said gives a better impression. Top marks for service. Thank you. I seem to have handled this the right way. You know what's wrong with me putting cars on the thumbnails? Is that each time I take a screenshot of a car in this game, it's always at the same fucking angle and it just looks like the same thumbnail but with a different car. Like when I was doing my Wreckfest Let's Play, I always put the car, like sure, every thumbnail pretty much featured the car, but they were all at like different angles and looked different, with different lighting and different background. But here, whenever I'm taking a picture during a race, it's always just looks the same. Thank you, your service skills are quite good. Oh, her Kansai accent is gone. I'm actually an undercover examiner testing the service given by taxi drivers. Again? Haven't I fucking experienced that before? You gave me a good service today, Suzuki-san. I'll pass that on to Nakajima-san. Here's the fare. He did hit on me by trying to tell a dirty joke. But at least he's hot. I let it slide because he's hot. Alright, I got money, bitch. I can buy some shit for that. Semi-racing. Look at that, my stats were almost maxed the fuck out. Did I unlock anything new? No. We got fucking outrun music. Final battle. Why not? Because doing these fucking repetitive missions is boring. It's that client you always pick up on the highway. He said something about the stage being cis. Does that mean anything to you? It means I need to beat Devil Killer Takamura and put an end to his team once and for all. And then I'll just be stuck with the really boring taxi missions. Nothing important. I'll be going now. Alright, drive safe. My dope-ass blue taxi. My blue racing taxi. I wish I could see it more. Who you betting on today? Devil Takamura, da. Yeah, I heard rumors about the taxi driver being good, but no way in the hell he's beating Takamura. In all honesty, I kinda want him to win. That cabbie, I mean. Yeah, those devil killers have been out of control for way too long. They're a pain in the ass to everyone, races included. Shh, there he is. Wait, who the fuck are these people behind him? Oh, it's the previous four kings. He looks stupid, though. He looks lame. I was kinda hoping him to be much more ridiculous looking. He just looks like a fucking wimp. So you're Suzuki, I presume? It's got a cool hoodie, I guess, with some fucking metal as fuck cross on the back. Yeah, you're Devil Takamura, I take it? Look at this. Look at these fucking people's hands. Fucking huge. Alright then, just so we're clear, you'll disband your group if I win. The one and only. I didn't read that before. So I fucking read it now. Hey, relax, you still have time in the light. Gotta appreciate that, you know? Like, 12 people showed up to see. Let me look around, street racers from all over Japan are hanging out on every moment. Are hanging on our every movement. They're even streaming us online on fucking sex cams. But it's not often a taxi driver like you gets his 15 minutes of fame, huh? I never got my 15 minutes of fame. I wonder if it would ever come. I bet there's a lot of money riding on this, am I right? Huh, so what if there is? Don't you have any respect for your founder? No. Why the fuck would I? I don't care. I mean, working to save money to fix up your car, racing solely to live and improve your time. Sounds like shit my grandpa'd say. As you can see, I ain't new to this game. Because of my genius, this street racing shit is our cash cow. Guess it doesn't hurt to have the Devil Killer's image, though. People respect the image because of how hard the founders worked to build it. And this is how you pay them. I don't know if that's fucking true. Fuck yeah, dude. As long as the Devil Killers keep raking in the money, what's the problem? You really need to keep up with the times, man. I mean, I don't know, I kind of agree with this guy. Though if they really are just street racing and endangering normal civilians, I mean, they are civilians as well, but they're endangering people who aren't street racers, that's kind of fucked up. But if they were, like, more organized, you know? But then they would lose the edge, you know, and this guy would just objectively not be a bad person if he just simply set up races around highways. Like, and the highways would be closed for the duration of the race. And then he'd collect money from it and shit. Maybe you could have it where he, like, says he'll give it to charity, but then he just takes it all himself. He doesn't know a thing. But for real, don't worry. Everyone knows the Devil Killers are still the most badass team from way back when. The part ain't gonna change. Well, at least until I milk the Devil Killers image for all it's worth. And hey, who knows, maybe we'll start something new. The sky's the limit, you know? So he doesn't care about the Devil Killers, he just wants the money. So fucking what? Who cares? Red Bull Zero's pretty good. I like it. It's not bad. Hey, these shitheads should be honored to an entrepreneur like me is doing them all a favor. Oh, my fucking legs. They're killing me. And my fucking head. I won't let you throw all these dreams away. Oh, what fucking dreams? Whose dreams? Nakajima's? Like, he doesn't fucking care. He haven't done anything about the Devil Killers. Because he just doesn't fucking care. He's old and he moved on. He doesn't really give a shit what the fuck. Anything, you know, like what the brand means nowadays and how it's been tarnished and it lost its meaning and its fucking old school ways. Kind of like Star Wars and George Lucas, now that I think about it. What's Cabby gonna do? You think I got it to where I am just by talking big? Let me tell you, buddy, point blank, I earned my spot as 5th leader of the Devil Killers by being the fastest fucking driver, period. Hope you didn't heard me rip a fucking fart right now, but I did. Let's get the show on the road, gotta give the audience what they came for, right? Oh, that's a fucking a Nissan, I think. It's pretty dope. Music doesn't really fit the ultimate battle that we have. Also, I don't really like the blue. Man, his car's fucking dope. But I do like my blue taxi. I think it looks pretty decent. Kinda matches his car, but man, see that what I'm saying? I wish I could fucking, like, after defeating him, I wish I could actually, like, let's say, implement his taxi model onto my car. You know, like I said last episode, I wish after you defeat, like, special bosses during races with unique cars, you can then like take the car model and like slap a fucking taxi light on it and just use it in like other taxi missions and other races. That'd be cool, I think. That makes me really fucking want to defeat him, because that would mean I would get to use his fucking awesome car, but well, I don't get to do that. Oh shit, come on. Whoops. Kinda messed up with the nitro, whatever. I'm gonna save that fucking special for the very end of our little race. Doesn't really fit this fucking shitty ass Genesis music. Not even Genesis. What is with him? He can't take a fucking straight fucking path here? What is he, stupid? Maybe I can take an epic screenshot of my taxi doing drifts. If I can somehow capture like one frame of, or like right now. Yeah, that would make a good thumbnail. And you know what's the worst part? Like if I reuse those thumbnails with cool cars for later in the series, it would kind of make no sense, because why would there be a thumbnail with a fucking Nissan GTX on it if I didn't even hit it, like I didn't even fucking drove a car in that episode? Because like you can only drive cars in these taxi missions. They don't get to do that anywhere else. Akiyama later in the story doesn't get to drive a car. If he did, if there was at least one cutscene of him driving a car, I would totally just reuse an older older thumbnail I took. Ah shit, I thought I'd squeeze in. Bumping up with sweet ride, dude. Okay with that? Oh jeez. Like fucking bumper cars. Oh yeah, I won. There was only 2 laps. I thought it would be free. Man, his car's fucking dope. I wish I could have it. Still got pretty pathetic amount of money, but I guess it's the final mission, unless we have some kind of Nakajima secret boss fight. No way, the taxi driver, he actually did it. The absolute madman. He beat Devil Takamura. What could possibly happen next? Ah, fuck. Well, I guess congratulations are in order. I don't need your fucking bullshit. What I want you is your crew to break up. That's your end of the bargain. Okay, everybody, listen up. We're breaking up. You can't be serious. Certainly, you don't need to keep such a silly promise. Yeah, ain't no reason to break up now. Break up? Whatever gave you that idea? We're gonna beat the shit out of him now. Excuse me? With all these people watching, it's the perfect chance to show what happens when you get on the Devil Killer's bad side. Give this bastard a thrashing. Oh yeah, I fucking forgot that probably would be a fight. And we haven't fought in like last episode. Sorry, Mr. Suzuki, I'm afraid you'll have to take your medicine like a man. This isn't what we agreed on. What happened to the fastest guy calling the shots? That's it, it's been an update. It's the strongest guy call the shots. Maybe you missed the memo. I just made it up. Well, what are we waiting for? Time to let the world know what happens when you mess with the Devil Killers. And let me say, it ain't pretty. This is the first day on the fucking job, like a first proper day. Didn't impress me too much. We didn't have to fight gentleman guy, but well, now we have to fight him. Perplex. Now we have to fight him. The game didn't give me a choice. I gotta beat the shit out of an old man. And I almost beat the shit out of this woman right here. She seems completely fucking terrified of me. Haven't I beat the fuck out of some of these guys already before? Man, that looks fucking awful. Funny how the cool... I don't think we fought the cool guy as well. Because he has like less health than the other guys. It's only Crash Bandicoot left. He's got such a fucked up face. I don't think what I just did to him didn't really do much. Come on, get up, man. I know I can do tiger drops, but that's so fucking... Hold on, I'll try to do it. Ah, shit. I wanna do a fucking tiger drop, come on. How do you fucking do tiger drops? I want a fighting stance. Damn it, come on, man. That wasn't a tiger drop, but whatever. I could never really pull off tiger drops successfully. I think Like a Dragon Gaiden is the only game where I could kind of pull off tiger drops. Because there's a whole Colosseum in Gaiden that's really fucking difficult, I may add. And in that, well, tiger drops work really fucking good on some enemies where you can just tank their hits, keep mashing triangle and hope you fucking pull off a tiger drop. And if you do, you just obliterate the enemy. We're getting our asses out here. Getting here soon enough, man. I'll make sure of it. Hold on. Oh, who's this final, actual final boss? What a pitiful sight. Never thought the legendary devil killers could sink so low. You ought to be ashamed. Dad? Don't make fun of me on TV. Isn't that? Who? Seriously, you don't know? This guy's like the biggest name in racing here in Fukuoka. He's the biggest name in racing on this side of the street. Onisaka-san. Who the fuck is this? Shit, I don't know you were gonna be here. You start acting up on the scale, what is gonna reach me? Who is he, the fucking Devil King? Well, you see, this is all the taxi driver's fault. He picked a fight with us, so we, fucking lost. Don't even bother, I've been doing my own research. I heard you were throwing your weight around, and I only gave you a pass because you had clout with the community. But now that's all ancient history. Yeah? What's your point? My point? Do I really need to restate how bad this taxi driver beat you to a pulp? He's top dog now, still abiding by our rules. I'm ordering you to break up the devil killers. That would mean I'm gonna be poor. Devil killers are pretty much done for at this point. What with Onikasa-san giving the orders? What is he, like the backer? Secret fucking investor? My man really had that kind of pull? Of course he does. He's pretty much the law in racing circles. Your team is hereby disbanded, never to use the devil killer's name again. Any objections? No? Then get your asses off the road. Well, at least you still have your fucking dope Nissan GTX. You heard the man. So you're Suzuki, huh? I'm on Osaka. I look after the young guns around here. Thanks for intervening. No need to thank me. You're the one who beat Takamura. That's all I need to see. Man, my hands are so fucking sweaty. Oh, without you, they wouldn't have honored the agreement. I appreciate you showing up. Slow down there, pal. You don't think I came all this way just to help you get rid of a few punks, do you? Why then? Well, you work for Nakajima, right? Yeah, I do. Then I'm assuming he wanted you to raise the Devil Killers into submission, huh? Break him up that way? Ultimately, yes. Hmm. That ain't gonna fly with me. Why not? Because he's a coward. People who chicken out of a challenge have no say in racing matters. What do you fucking mean? 20 fucking million years ago, the two of us were rivals. Nakajima, the undisputed champion, and me, the runner-up. No matter how many times I've raced him, he's always won out in the end. I lost to him countless times. And one day, I fucking killed him. Decided enough was enough. I took a year off to travel the country. Became a Shaolin monk, and fucked my car. And that's how I became a master racer. Taking on as many other races as I could. Before I left, I made Nakajima swear not to lose to anyone. That way he'd still be taking on Fukuoka's best when I got back. But when I returned, I found out he'd vanished from the streets. Gone, just like that. Promise be damned. Well, the fuck, why should the fuck should I care? Demoralized me, Suzuki-san, an entire year completely down the drain with no explanation whatsoever. All that time with nobody to race? What a fucking way to leave an old friend behind. I'm sure Nakajima-san had his reasons. He's not the kind of guy to break his word. You think I don't know that? I know he must have some kind of situation. That still doesn't keep me from wanting that race. He owns me. I'll never forget the thrill I got going up against him. I can't. So I won't give up on street racing until I get another taste of it. My pride would let me. Go back and tell that boss of yours I've been waiting. That whenever he feels like honoring his promise, I'll be behind the wheel, same place I've been for 20 years. Am I gonna race in his place, and this is not the final race of this fucking stupid ass side mission chain? Nanikasa, huh? Jeez. I know you're not the kind of guy who goes back on his word. What the fuck, man? What happened all those millions of years ago? It was 20 million years ago. About a month after Onikasa left, I got into an accident. An accident? I wasn't driving dangerously or anything. Oh, here's the sad music I talked about. We were just coming home from shopping. I was under the speed limit, no distractions. But I couldn't say the same for the other car. A street racer smashed into us. Killed me, and my wife, and my 5 children. My whole family's dead. I've been resurrected. Long story. Came around the corner at high speed and lost control. He was completely at fault. Then we found out he was actually part of my gang. And I was like, oh shit, man. Kinda sucks. Did you get hurt? Like, emotionally? My heart was broken. No, I came away with just scratches. But my wife sitting beside me wasn't as lucky. And my 10 children in the back of the car, like in the trunk, also weren't so lucky. No. She hit her head, I guess. I don't fucking know. There weren't many external injuries with some shit, but she fell into a coma. I really should be angry with the guy who did it for that to my wife. But I couldn't summon up any rage. He was a street racer just like me. Damn. It's fucked up, man. Then when I realized it could just as easily have been me causing a crash like that. Just one little mistake could end up causing some innocent person their life. That's why I'm kind of fucking nervous whenever I get into a fucking car. One mistake and I don't fucking know, kill someone. You know, like someone can jump in front of the fucking car, try to fucking kill themselves in my fucking car. When I got to thinking, I just couldn't go back to putting the pedal to the metal like I used to. I was too scared. So I quit street racing at that point. Yeah, now of course I remember what I promised on Osaka, but I knew I couldn't keep it. Also, I didn't fucking care too much. Fucking maniac went out to all over the country to practice his stupid fucking racing so he can just win against a motherfucker for once. You could have just like let him win, dude. Fucking spare him the journey. Hero's journey, fucking street racer journey. Who could after what happened? After the accident, my wife never fucking regained consciousness again. She was alive but never woke up. I keep her in this desk. Strange, ain't it? I left life on the edge, but I wasn't still standing. My wife never took a risk. Instead of fucking whatever. Never took a risk in her life and ended up like that. No, wait a minute. Is it that song from Scarface? I mean, not the fucking music that plays now, but what Nakajima just said, walking on the edge. Walking on the razor's edge. I don't fucking know. No, there wasn't anything about. I got two different songs confused. I thought he was referencing a song. I couldn't accept it. I whispered her name into her ear over and over, day in, day out, thinking one day maybe she'd open her eyes and sit up like nothing ever happened. But that ain't how life works. No matter how much I loved her, or prayed for her to come back, she wouldn't wake up. Well, pretty powerless when it comes down to it. All I could do was keep hoping she'd recover and work to pay her hospital bills. But even that was beyond me. So I used to be a day laborer, but I poured all my earnings into my ride. I had no savings and no steady job. If I didn't do something, I'd fall behind with the medical bills, so I had to find work. That's when I turned to taxi driving. Yeah, driving was all I could do. Besides, all I really wanted was... what? I just wanted to have her sit next to me again. That's super fucking sad, man. She couldn't drive herself, but she loved it when I took her for a spin. Still remember her in the passenger seat, laughing and smiling away. If she came out of that coma, I wanted to be ready to take her another ride and get her back in her coma with another fucking car crash. I reckon that would make her happy. Or give her PTSD, I don't know. But when I figured after that accident she'd be too scared to do that again. So I thought I became a taxi driver and learned with safe driving. Maybe she'd be okay with it. Maybe we could go back to old times, just the two of us riding in the wind. But a year ago, she finally lost the battle. I'm sorry, I had no idea. Who you're looking at right now is a miserable wreck of a man who can't even wear his own wedding ring because it hurts too much to remember. Man, this has gotten way too fucking sad. I thought he would just say like, oh man, I ran over a cat and I was so fucking sad I quit racing. Couldn't save the one I loved, I broke the promise I made to my rival. I'm a no good, worthless piece of goddamn fucking shit. That's not true. Or at least not fully true. You helped me out when I was in the bad place. I'm thankful for that. I have nothing but respect to you. And I have nothing, not even respect for you. So please, don't talk about yourself that way. Suzuki-san, if only Kasa-san knew about this, I'm sure he'd forgive you for going back on your word. You still haven't told him about the accident, right? No, I didn't want to use my wife as an excuse. I just couldn't face up to him. I'm a former racer myself, so I know exactly how he feels. I know how much he wants this rematch. Yeah, but if I told him about the accident, sure, he'd probably let it slide. But I think about what that do to him. Cars have been his life. I don't want to ruin that for him. I don't think telling him's a good idea. So you want Tony Misaka to keep on racing then? I used to want that. I figured with me off the road, he might as well do enough racing for the both of us. But now I don't know. He's getting old. I don't want him chained to this life until it's too late. One day he'll push it too far. His fucking sun fucking shining right in my fucking eyes. When he bows out, I want to be at the right time. I don't want him to end up like me. Okay, can we fucking end this conversation now? If someone were to beat him in a race, maybe that'd give him whatever, then well, that's what I'll do, huh? I'll challenge this motherfucker and put an end to his career. You do that? Of course I do. Because I have to make more episodes where I race.
Yeah.
It's asking too much. Nakajima-san, listen. I have taken down all the devil killers, and now I'm the fastest in the motherfucking world. Just like you were. It's my turn to step up and race in your stead. You leave this to me. Suzuki-san, I'm Kamurocho's fastest, now it's time to be Fukuoka's fastest. Thank you. Oh, look at his goofy smile. Look how smiling he is. He's so cute. For an old fucking man. For an old fucking Japanese geezer, he's kinda cute. Not in like a weird way, like a actually cute old grandpa kind of way. My fucking analog is getting worse and worse every time I fucking start up a game and play it. I can't fucking keep it from not turning the camera, for fuck's sake. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.